Guys, I'm gonna regret this. I'm going to a estate sale from a company I'm not too fond with. Welcome to my channel, guys. I'm ABC Matt. If you're new, I go to yard sales, estate sales, find undervalued items and sell on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, what have you. So like I said earlier in the intro, it's at an estate sale I'm not too fond with, but there was not many opportunities this week, so I had to go to this one. And it reminded me why I don't like going to this one. You might ask yourself why. Well, first off, the prices are high, right? Second off, no matter what price they charge, they always have a following.
Right.
And third,
Exactly.
just like I discussed in a podcast, lunchroom, reseller lunchbox, I mentioned about estate sales. This one in particular, if things don't sell here, they actually sell it at their warehouse. Now, I don't know if they do any shady things where they make sure that items don't sell. That way they could sell it in their warehouse. But I don't know. But I don't prefer to go this. This is probably my last resort. And this week it's been the case. So we'll see what we can find here. So this time around, they usually open at 11 o'clock in the morning, but this time they open at 10. They disclosed the address at 8 a.m. I get here about 8:30, and I was the 40th, give or take, person online. When I got here, this is what I saw. So the line stretched all the way to the far end over there, and someone actually looked at and physically counted the people, about 40-something people. So it was hell. I was like, oh my God, this is the reason why I don't like going here. So 40th in line, my mind is racing, and I'm like, is there anything I could get over here? Because there's only a few items that I really want. But I tell you, at the end of the video, you'd be surprised what I found here. I was a little bit shocked that I was able to find something here, even with the prices the way they are. And I was shocked that the 39 people that were in front of me, they didn't pick it up themselves. I was worried about that. There was only one item that I wanted that I wasn't able to get, and not a total loss. I think I made out on this time, which is rare for this estate sale, because usually I don't end up being that great of a deal and profit margins for it. But this time around, it was not too bad. And I'm seeing this guy over here.
Oh yeah,
it's going back and forth, taking
and it's gonna
people's
get congested there. Everyone wants to go there.
sold items to the checkout area, and I go, man, they got so much manpower. He doesn't need to do it, but he's the right hand man. So I was like, can we go now? Can we go now? Can we go now? All right, now I can finally go in. I'm like, is there anything left for me? Could have went the garage way, but I went to the front doorway because the front is where the items that I want is located. And I was surprised. So I walk in here, right? You see these shelves to my right? That's where my items the first thing I want is located. Based on the pictures, it's located right here. So I instantly snatched that. And oddly enough, you saw 2 boxes there, right? That green box over there is not worth that much. So the one that was worth more was still there. I'm like, oh my God. I got the first thing I wanted. Now the second thing I wanted was the Tears for Fears vinyl record. Someone got that already. So I'm searching for the other vinyl record that I was looking for. The gal to my right, she was like hyper focused on picking up vinyl records, and out of courtesy, I moved the farthest to the left so I could look at that bin, since she was, pretty much looking at the other 2. So after she's finished with that bin to the far right, she starts moving to the middle and then towards the bin that I was looking at. Rather than moving to where I'm standing to look at that, she stands in the middle. And I'm like, eventually I was like, politely, can I look at the middle bin, please? But you'll see that in a bit. I could have asked her if she picked up the Tears for Fears, but it didn't matter because What she's gonna do? Change her mind that she doesn't want it?
I'll just set it aside.
Most likely she's
Thanks.
keeping that. The other vinyl record I'm looking for is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Not seeing it yet, but it could be in the middle bin. And later on you will see it. It definitely is. I did pick up a Bob Dylan vinyl record. It's not worth that much, but it's for a friend, so that's fine. The other one I picked up was Talking Heads, and I like that one just because it has a particular song that I love. While you see me looking through the records, for the people who know Talking Heads songs, guess which song it is. Leave your guesses in the comments. I'm interested to see how many Talking Head fans there are. As she was working on the far end, I was trying to look at what else is around the surrounding area. But now the girl on the left of me, the farthest left to me, kept knocking into me. She's looking at the Monopoly game board underneath eventually, and she keeps going forward and moving back, going forward and moving back.
That's
and
right.
she keeps hitting me. I'm like, come on, lady. But eventually she finally recognized that I'm in existence and I'm right behind her. So she finally picks up the game board, and then this is when
That's
I
the problem,
pretty
right?
much told the lady, hey, can you move to the side so I can look at the middle bin, because you are occupying both bins right now.
You saw anything good in the middle one?
You want to get to the middle?
Oh, if you don't mind.
Mostly show tunes.
Oh, show tunes.
Well,
Okay.
there's the Rocky Horror that I wanted. That one I paid a little bit more for. Doesn't have the sleeve, but it's something I'm going to keep for myself. A lot of David Bowie vinyl records here. And I don't know, David Bowie doesn't sell that great for me. I was going to pick up the Iconic one, but I changed my mind.
That's the problem. You would think there would be some Fleetwood Mac.
She was mentioning about Fleetwood Mac. You know, usually she sees it, but it's true. I usually do see them, but, you know, that reinforced the thought process that she did pick up the Tears for Fears if she's looking for Fleetwood Mac. So, anyway, not a total loss, like I said, but interesting stuff. And that is it for the vinyl records. So, I got 2 out of the 3 things that I wanted. The main thing was the box of cards, because that one actually sells pretty well, guys. I'll explain later why. But I also found a couple pieces that I was surprised. I was shocked when I saw the comps for it. So you'll see that in a bit. Asking the guy if
You see any
Mediterranean cookbooks there.
here?
Trying to see if I could pick one up for a friend. There is no Mediterranean cookbooks. All right, moving right along.
Yeah.
For you book guys, let me know if you see anything out of the ordinary. I didn't. I see a lot of travel books, some language books. I don't think they go for much, but if you see something again, let me know. Electronics, I picked them up occasionally, but lately I have not, because they haven't been that great. So I'm going up the stairs, trudging along, see what's up here. And there's a lot of people here. So I go into the office, there's the cameras in there. Now for cameras, lenses usually go for more than the body. And for this particular estate sale, prices are pretty high, because I think they do price the electronics higher than usual than most of the other stuff, and that's saying a lot. So I'm looking at here, I'm not seeing anything, and then I just want to see something I recognize, just to see the price for it, just to see how much more they inflated the price. And I'm looking around, and I think I did see something, this mouse, and this mouse was way too much. It's one of those trackball mouse. They usually sell well, but not for that price. And then I'm looking, like, even the iPad stand that I just picked up right here is way too much money. I'm like, oh my god, it's not even new, it's used, but they charging like if it was new. I'm like, geez. So when I'm looking at this, honestly, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check the other bedrooms, but for the most part, I want to go to somewhere that's less congested. That way I could take a look a little bit about the records and look at the other stuff over there, just to get my bearings before checking out.
Oh, it's right behind you to your left, on a small table in front of the TV. Of course.
I was looking in here, I was like, what the hell is in this wooden box? It's intriguing, and it's just chess pieces, not even the expensive chess pieces. So like, all right, putting that one back. So guys, if you're not familiar, I'm not a full-time reseller. I'm not part-time reseller. I consider myself a hobby reseller. So I do it for the love of it. Yeah, the extra cash is great, but you know, I don't really need it. I have a day job, but I just love doing it. And some people might say reselling is a job. I do it as a hobby because I love it. I feel like it has a special place in my heart, and it helps me not think of my day job, and I could just be at peace and try to treasure hunt. Have a bit of an ego when you sell it for X and you sell it for Y, and then you get that fulfillment when the buyer says, hey, you know, I've been looking for that, thank you very much. So it means a lot. So this first part is the treasure hunting part, and I hope it conveys that, you know, how much I love to do it. It's not always perfect. You don't always find that home run, but the chance of finding that home run is what's very appealing to me. So like this one, for instance, you know, 1989 upper deck full set. I'm like, this is like basically from my childhood. I remember this. The fact that I found it in the wild is amazing. So there's things like that. Now I'm going back to this house. Normally I don't go to the bathroom. I look at the bathroom just to see if there's anything there. Honestly, as I'm going through these rooms, I'm really looking for the less travel room. That way I could get my bearings and see what I got and everything. Especially the records. You do want to check the records. You don't want to buy a record to 1A doesn't even have the record, 2 has the wrong record in the sleeve, and 3, you know, it's all scratched up or something. You don't want that either. So I think I'm keeping the Talking Heads and the Rocky Horror. The Bob Dylan, I'll probably give it to someone, one of my friends. And then the Alice Cooper one, I'm probably going to sell. So that in a nutshell it is. But check this out, guys. You see these Hello Kitties I'm picking up? So I'm about to look for the comps for this. And then to my amazement, I see what they comp for, and I go, really? For mini bobbleheads that you put on the dashboard, it goes for that much? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick these up. It's a good thing that I came over here, because it looked like it's mostly all textile, but to find those Hello Kitties is wow, I was impressed by it. So now I'm just, instead of carrying those vinyl records in my hand, I'm trying to fit it in my bag. That way I have more maneuver to move around and grab stuff. So I'm putting these bobblehead Hello Kitties ever so gently, and then moving right along out of this room because not much else here. Look at other stuff that they have on the shelf. Maybe I'll find another one. But at the end of the video, you're going to see the comp store and you're going to be amazed by it. So I'm trying to squeeze into there and go to this other room to see what they have. Again, more textile stuff. So not my cup of tea. So my wife is a knitter, so I was just looking at the knitter needles, but it's not her cup of tea. So out the door I go because there's nothing much here, for me at least. Now there's this circular cutter here. I thought it was cool. You don't see it too often, and I just wanted to see the comps for it.
I'm going to try not to hit you when I bring this out.
Yeah, no
I was
problem.
trying to see how deep that was.
Not that deep.
No, it would be good for like a,
Crafts.
no, like, what, canvases.
Canvases, yeah. Got it.
And that one over there too.
Ah. Yep.
It feels really good, but it's okay. Because I can't get my feet out when I want. Are you done? Oh, no. Okay.
Excuse me.
I kind of like this.
Very cool jacket, but I think they were asking like 175 for it, so not that cool.
Can I ask you a favor? Can you grab that red hat for me? Thank you.
This one's from Hong Kong.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice lady, but those hats, not for me. Put it right back. And if you know me by now, I do a couple of laps around the house just to make sure I got everything. So I think you see me going to over here. I should have picked that up, but I didn't. I don't know why. Shame on me. So I'm looking elsewhere. Not seeing much. So just gonna head back down soon. Just want to look at this postcard area because maybe if it's cheap enough, I might do it as a giveaway in my reseller meetup, but it didn't look too great, so I passed on it. So I'm just waiting to go back downstairs now, just to do a double check on the first floor again before checking out.
Okay, I just took your basket. This is a fresh one for you. Because yours is on hold up there. I just didn't want to unload everything.
I had you hold some bags. Are they out here?
They are,
Okay.
they should be.
Okay.
I thought it would be hopeless and finding a place to check out, but then I did about face and then checked out the
I
backyard.
got some stuff. How about you?
But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing,
Nice.
commenting. I really appreciate it. I love doing this, and I hope to push out more videos just like it. And I can't wait for the reseller meetup May 8th and 9th. So anyone who's joining, can't wait to see you there as well. So anyway, I'm going to show you my haul and the comps. And again, appreciate you all. You don't even know. So first up is this Alice Cooper vinyl record. Should sell. You want to take pictures of everything, and this one is particularly unique because you got to open the flaps on both sides of the jacket. So you want to take pictures of that just to show it. The record itself, not the best, but not the worst. So it's something that I wanted to pick up. Bob Dylan, again, doesn't go for much, but it's something that I probably would give to a friend of mine. It's fairly good condition. And then the other record that I got is the Rocky Horror. It's a classic. Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll sell it. I'm not sure yet. But it doesn't have the jacket sleeve actually. And then next we have the Talking Heads. This one most likely I'm gonna keep. It has one of my favorite songs in it. You guys gotta guess what it is in the comments. And then the Hello Kitties that's on the shelves. Oh my God, when I comped those, it went for good money. So I was like, oh yes, please. So you want to make sure you take everything, the bottom, the top, the size measurements, because you know they're gonna ask about that. This is the other Hello Kitty. The first one was really comped really well because of the grass skirt. This one I'm not too sure why, but it is vintage. And then finally this one also with the grass skirt. This is probably the best of the three. Also has a grass skirt. I guess it's rare of some kind, but it's for the dashboard. And then the bread and butter is this 1989 Upper Deck cards. It's because of that Griffey rookie card. Everybody wants that. Here's the comps.